Okay, hello everyone. So this is Sunday Live, and we are back with this live chat, no dev talk, and let's see who's going to join us today. Who's there? Who's there? People will join very shortly, and okay. So who is here? Okay, Nishant. Hello, Nishant. How are you? Sonu is there. Good morning, everyone. How are you all? And what I want to share is this newsletter first. So please go and subscribe to this newsletter. The first thing I want to share is go and subscribe to newsletters. Why? Because I'm going to have certain quizzes there on the newsletter. And if you perform well on the quiz, you could get a giveaway for any course. Any course, not just my course, any course. So every Monday, I'm going to ask some question. Why this dog is barking? Every Sunday, I'm going to once more. Just a minute. Okay, now it's good. So as I said, every Sunday, not Sunday, every Monday, I'm going to send a newsletter and on that newsletter, I'm going to ask a question, and you have to answer on a platform which also I'm going to explain there, and you have to click on a link, go to that link, answer the question, and every week you will going to get a chance to win a course for free. So that's my way of helping everyone on this channel, and everyone who really want to get some course, but because of financial condition or because of any condition, people were not able to buy it. I know many people like from countries like from Bangladesh and Pakistan. People were not able to buy courses because of certain payment issues. So, in that case, I'm going to help everyone out there, and this is a good opportunity for everyone. And obviously, from the newsletter, you will get some good information, nice articles of the week, what's going on in the Bitfumes, and everything. So this is the information I want to share with all of you. So just go to bitfumes.com/newsletter, and from tomorrow I'm going to start this thing and asking the questions. It could be firstly it's going to be related to Python only. Later I will see how I can improve that, and your contribution to the improvement of that system will be much appreciated. So you have to be there. So that's why I told you you have to subscribe to this bitfumes.com/newsletters. Okay, let's get back to some questions, and then I will explain more about this newsletter giveaway thing. And here we have lots of good mornings. So good morning to everyone. And Joy will says thank you for the 10-hour of view course, and thank you very much for watching, because that course has crossed almost 1 lakh, or you can say 100,000 views. That already crossed 110, I believe, and that's amazing, really, really amazing. So one is the view course which has crossed 100,000. Another is the Laravel 6 hour course which has also crossed, and I think 100 100K has crossed, and that's very, very nice. And Nishant is asking, I'm fine, sir. What about you? What happened? Talk with the Pakistan guy regarding Upwork. Nishant, what happened with on his area? There is a big issue of internet. I asked him today also for the session, but because there is a issue, he is not able to reply to me. Maybe if everything will go fine, I asked him to go to some other places where internet is fine, and if possible, in the evening we will have a session with Asad one more time because Asad is a top-rated Upwork freelancer, and I'm very glad to bring him to Bitfilm's platform on this Bitfilm's desktop. So hopefully, if everything works fine, we will have him. Please tell us more about GrowX app. Sure, I will tell, and let's answer some of other questions. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Love from Himachal, very nice. Costa, great. I buy Laravel chat app, but I'm getting issue. Okay, that's become a old course, but that's not a problem. I'm going to help you out. So if you are able to email me, please go and email me about your issue. I'm going to try to help you out. Then Tanzim says, what is the best way for API authentication? There's no best way. There is a case, like a situation way, I can say. For every situation, there's a uh, best way. For every situation, there's a best way. And generally, like for API authentication, you use the tokens. In Laravel, it's super easy using the Sanctum, but generally, in other frameworks like the Django, Node, you use JWT token, and that's totally secure. And the token is not an issue. The handling of token is the issue. So how you handle your token is like making your app super secure. Okay, so Jashna says I do for React and Vue with Laravel. That's good. Basic OAuth, OpenID or JWT. Yeah, so OAuth is also good, but what I have used is JWT. OpenID is again very good, and with the benefit of using OAuth OpenID is like you have various platforms or you have various applications which will make your authentication easy. If you're using JWT, you have to do everything on your own. There is a application called Auth sorry, yeah, Auth not OAuth. It's Auth. So they are providing the login and authentication things with everything. So that's totally depend upon how you are creating your application. How to use WebRTC with Laravel? I've never tried that, but I will love to try. What do you think after BCA as a career? That's a nice thing, but I believe if you have done BCA, then go with the masters, and then during the masters, you can join some company as an internship or just for an experience. You can join any company and work. And once you have completed the masters, then that will be a great combination of your master's degree and your experience, and then after you can apply for a freshers job or maybe for experience if you have done various very nice projects. Okay, so Habib says glad to have you on. Thank you, Habib. Any plan on advanced Firebase series? Tanzim, I even don't have the basic Firebase series, so no question about the advanced. But as you all know, I'm super busy on my GrowX side project, which is not become a side, which become a mainstream project. So we are having very less videos, and I have also changed the strategy for not uploading uh, small video, but combining all the video and making it 2, 4, 6 hour of content and publishing it once. So that become a, you can say that become a delayed, very delay between, there is a like 2 week or 3 week of, you can say, duration between two releases, and that's because to create 2, 3, 4 hour of content, I have to record 50, 60 videos, and that take time. And the strategy I have changed because on YouTube, when you upload a bigger video with like a full content, that perform well against a small videos. So if I have to upload 60 video against I upload all combined in one video, so that one video will perform well against all the 60 videos. So that's how I have changed the strategy. But that strategy uh, is not working well because I'm busy in the GrowX. So that's why maybe you are not seeing the videos. But I promise I will come back with a bang, and I will do lots and lots of videos once I stabilize the GrowX application on and launch it. Let's have some other questions. And yes, Nishant, I will talk about the GrowX, what it is, very soon. So Nishant says there are two vacancies in Bitfumes in front end and back end. That's nice. I'm working. Otherwise, I would have to apply for the same. Yes, there is two vacancies. And that's two for the GrowX application. And that is for one is front end. I need a person who has a knowledge of React, plus who can use the CSS. So it's a kind of CSS plus React knowledge is must. That's very important. You must have the CSS knowledge, plus you must have the React knowledge for the front end side. Back end, as you always know, I'm a Laravel lover, so back end developer has to be a Laravel developer. So that I need, I'm looking for best candidate, and let's see who is going to join. Okay, any plans on Firefox that done? Do degree matters in web development? A big no. Big no. Degree doesn't matter. All matter is experience. And not just in web development. I think the trend is moving towards the same for every kind of field. You don't need the degree. Everyone wants the experience. Even if you have the degree, people will say how much experience you have, how much work you have done in a certain field. So what matter is experience. If you, instead of getting a higher degree, if you spend 4 or 5 years learning that concept and working deeply into that, and share your knowledge, obviously you will get a good job or opportunity, any kind of thing. Even if you are not, if you don't want job, then you also get the opportunity for your business. We can handle token by DB, that will be better, or GWT or other packaging level. I think handling token in DB is okay because Laravel is also using Taylor Auto has created Sanctum, and that too uses the DB to store the token. So no worries about that. Saurabh is there. Is there any chance that you are going to have a DevOps in-depth Laravel? Add a DevOps in-depth Laravel. I don't have any plans for updating the in-depth level course for now. I'm waiting for the next release, which is level 9. So that too in the September, I believe. That's a long time, yeah. So in the after September, I'm going to update the in-depth level course from scratch for level 9. And let's see, maybe we can include some DevOps thing there also. Joshua says, how control get behind the scenes when a request dispatch handle method in kernel file? That's a too deep question, Joshua. I believe that's not a good. This is not a good place to answer. But how controller get called behind the scenes? Okay, if you want to know the internals of Laravel, how, as you said, controller get called, you need to trace the Laravel from the bootstrap file. So there is a bootstrap folder and there is a bootstrap file. Go from there and see how Laravel has traced, how Laravel started its journey. If you are having hard time understanding that, I suggest you to go to the course is from the Christopher Rumble, which is like Adventure of Laravel, something kind of this. No, just a minute. Laravel Adventure. Yeah, Laravel Core Adventure. So Laravel Core Adventures is a course which actually answer your question, like in core how Laravel works. So that's you have to get, and that will solve your problem. Okay, next is any way to port automatically when port flows in Node.js. Not a good person to ask. I don't have much knowledge in Node, so I'm not a good person to answer this. How to make chat app with where I can message any user from list one-to-one chat. That's totally a database structure, not see, chat app depends upon the WebSocket kind of thing, real-time updation. But to show some data to a particular user, you have to write a logic on that. Okay, so it's that totally depend upon how you structure your database and how you write your logic. 10th class as a freelancer. Oh, very nice, Hemant. That's great. When you have time, you can create tutorial for advanced product filter level, like dynamic attributes of category, price range, etc. Yeah, you're right. Shashank Garg says, "Hey Satak, you remember me? I have talked regarding internship for my brother." Oh yeah, Shashank. I believe you have answered me on LinkedIn. I didn't get time to check out, but I will going to check LinkedIn for not just for you, but for others, uh, for the queries or the request I get for the internship. So maybe in the evening I'm going to reply you. Thank you for your question here. Okay, this guy is a fraud and I do not listen to him. Okay, thank you. He's lying, leave the chat, ignore him, fraud. Okay, that's good. Something says Tailwind CSS Figma React testing. You are recruiting for Bitfumes. Yes, and not just all, just what I need is CSS knowledge and React knowledge. It doesn't matter Tailwind, doesn't matter Figma, because if you have the CSS knowledge, you can do everything. And obviously, React is must. Okay, next one is Nishant. Have you seen Windows 10X new look and coming feature in new feature? Oh no, I didn't have Windows 10X. Let's see. Looks cool. I will try that. Thank you, Nishant. So Flutter is everything depend upon the third-party packages that will create a lot of issue and difficulties. Yeah, but there are lots of packages which are stable, so you need to find a good package. That's the point. Okay, so which Vivek says, I know Vue, so how many time it take to learn React? Okay, if you know Vue, then it will hardly take 1 or 2 months to be efficient in React. I can't say pro because no one can become pro. So it will take 1 or 2 constant learning for React, and after that you will be a pro, not a pro as I said. You will be able to write applications using React. Oh, all users will appear in window like Facebook messaging. Like a message, that's good. Tanzim, that's not a good time to answer your chat related things. Would Facebook message I can message who I want to make it using Firebase, even with React Firebase. Yes, you can use that, you can make it, but that too again depend upon that. See, what you have to do, you have to combine the message with the user who is sending and with the user to you are sending. So if I'm sending message to Tanzim, so I have to say hello Tanzim. This is the message. I have to uh, I have to combine the message with my ID plus with the sender ID and receiver ID. So every message is connected to sender ID and receiver ID. So this is the structure you need to create, and then when you query about the messages, then you can use the sender ID and receiver ID to fetch the messages and show accordingly. And this is the simplest way I can explain here. Okay, can I add comment on the View 3? I hope to meet someone to study View 3 together. Obviously, you can comment there and people may um, collaborate and learn together, which are built in Laravel. Okay, so Shashank, there is I don't know exactly the big brands who uses Laravel, but I can say Laravel is used not as a full web framework, but as a microservice kind of thing. I personally know a big company which is called Style.me and which is a part of Mirar. It's an Indian company based in Noida, and the one of the core member of the Style.me is Lalit Vijay, and Lalit Vijay is the curator of Indian Laravel community. I personally know him, and he told me that they uses Laravel queuing system to put things on the queue because queuing system in Laravel is super strong. So they are using Python, they are using even Golang, but for the queuing system they're using Laravel. So these are the ways Laravel is used by big companies. And I can tell you that this style.me last year was mentioned by Forbes India, and it got funding of $2 or $3 million, I believe. So obviously this is a huge company. Okay, future in Laravel. Future is Laravel. Hemant, bro, are you on LinkedIn? Obviously, he is, I believe. Next course on Laravel with webs. Okay, web RTC. Okay. Um, Fast API versus Django REST framework. As far as I have worked, Fast API seems super easy for me. But see, when people love some framework, they try to use everything for that. So Django is famous, so people use Django REST framework if they want to create the API. But Fast API is taking like it's gaining popularity day by day. Yeah, my course of Fast API, like it's a 4 hour course, which is also picking up, and it's now it has crossed 7,000 views. That's a good achievement. Okay, yeah. Your reviews on WordPress Wix like platform increasing day by day. Do you think they are decreasing or increasing the level of coding? Um, that's called the no code movement and no code websites where you don't have to code, but basically behind the scene you are coding. So when you drag something like on the Wix or WordPress, you are behind the scene coding something. So in my opinion, there is always a limit for these kind of frameworks. You don't have full control over everything. You cannot create everything with these Wix or WordPress kind of thing. So these platforms are not going to replace developers or not going to reduce developers' job. I believe these platforms, the no code platforms, are for the person who don't know coding and who want to quickly create a website, a landing page kind of thing. And I believe that's a good thing. Why? Because see, as a developer, you don't want to create a simple static landing page. You never want to create, or if you want, then you will going to charge very high, and nobody is going to pay you for that high charge. So what's the solution? Solution is this: use WordPress, Wix, and there is one called Webflow. Amazing. So these platforms are for those who don't know coding and who want to quickly create a landing page, a simple website, or even e-commerce. Shopify is an amazing thing to create e-commerce website. So yeah, so these things are good, but not going to change developers' life. Is Laravel Core Adventure is on Udemy? No, it's a paid course. Some of the videos are free, I believe. You can go to laravelcoreadventure.com. He is from my friend Christopher. He is big name in Laravel community, and you can buy a course if you like. And yeah, that's good. Django REST framework is for API. Didn't know it. I even don't know that. So sometimes you can create things with Django. There's a Django API thing also. I don't know. Let's leave it. How can I send email through Laravel? Um, how can I send email through Laravel? That's an easy thing. You can search my video called Laravel sending email. You will find lots of videos on that. It's an easy job. Job market in India post COVID. For experienced person, there is a lot of opportunity. For non-experienced person, there is an opportunity to get experience. So I believe there is an amazing opportunity, and this is the time you can change your life. If you don't know things, learn, because you are in your home. You don't have to travel. You don't have to waste your time. So use that time to learn new things. If you already know, then try to work on side project. Try to collab with your friends. Share your knowledge. You have the extra time. So this is the amazing time. And if you ask me for a job market, yes, there are a lot of job open for developers especially, because everything is going online. So lots and lots of new projects are there, and every project needs a lot of developers. Flutter is easy, really a good boost, and now even Ubuntu loves Flutter. Ubuntu like yes, 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 yes. Gatsby or Next? Obviously Next.js. Super, super easy. Vue I would be applying. Tanzim, if you know Vue, you can easily create React things. There is no issue on that. Even we can have chat how you perform on Vue and how you can use React. And if you are willing to learn React, let's come and work together. How can you developer have required experience without working on a professional project, working in tech team? Habib, instead of going looking for a big company, you can ask for work for on an like you can ask a small company or a very small startup and say that I'm going to work for 3 months for free. When you say for free, people say, oh, he's going to work for free. So what you get and what they get, so they get the work done. Obviously, they have some work. You are going to do that work, so they get the work done. What you get, you're not getting money. So what you're getting experience of working on a real project in a team. So that's what I say. Always, always go and work for free to some companies. and that's how you get the professional level work experience. Python for technical interviews, maybe, yeah. Can you suggest how and where to start working on professional? As I said, you can do this. We would get Figma tutorials like Figma to Tailwind. I tried it, but it's become so boring. I tried to create the landing page of GrowX using Figma to React, and it was like I coded for 2 hours, and it was so boring for like viewers, because sometimes I just need to have a margin, and I'm like searching everywhere just to get how to move the certain element, and like that becomes so boring that I thought, let's not do that. I'm not a very good designer, so I need to do a lot of Stack Overflow searching. Okay, so time is money, don't waste it. That line touched my heart. Oh, that's good. How long it take to learn complete UI development? I don't know. I even don't know much about UI things, and I'm very bad in UI. So I believe if you see, to become a UI designer, first you have to have a creative thinking. You must have the knowledge of colors, knowledge of people's mind, these kind of things. Logic, just logic doesn't work on the UI thing. So, like on a backend development, everything is logic. You don't have to care about how you are writing your code. If things work, good. No, you're not going to touch after it's working. But on the UI thing, you have to be careful that even a one pixel of margin can make your UI ugly. So that's what I believe. I definitely learned React after mastering Vue. Next, I still have to finish in-depth level. Finish it fast, Tanzim. Otherwise, how you how you going to get other things? It is good practice to SQLite DB for a small project site and blog and corporate website. SQLite, yes, you can use SQLite, but not for big data, not that big data, bigger data, not for bigger data. I believe for small things you can just use SQLite. Should I prepare for technical interview in Python? And thanks for fast API tutorial, sir. That's good. I must say, go and prepare yourself with the Python. And in any interview, two things matter. One is your confidence, and second is the in-depth knowledge, the core knowledge of anything. So for Python, you have to get the core knowledge, not just coding, how memory management work, what are the limitations of using variables, where Python is going bad, where Python is going good. These kind of things people ask. They're not going to ask you like create a diamond with your Python. No one is going to ask these kind of questions, and no one is going to ask you like how you can import things on Python. Everyone knows this thing. You have to know the basic knowledge. Once you have the basic knowledge and answer it confidently, you will perform well in your interview. Vedana should do Figma UI UX part. Yes, absolutely right, Tanzim. Okay, I have been working on programming with Q and Vanilla 5.2 for 2 years. Switch to modern company. Easy? No, not easy. Where do I get Laravel code adventure? So let me just find it for you. Okay, so this is the course for Laravel core adventure, which gives you the internals of how Laravel works. And if you find it expensive, just message me. I'm going to try ask Christopher for a discount for you if you find it expensive. But if you find it reasonable, go and buy it because people like me and Christopher put a lot of effort on creating a course, and I believe you have to pay for these courses. Okay, let's see. Sunil, I live in US and Fast API course really helped me. Oh, amazing, Sunil. Thank you for that. And I really appreciate your message and thank you for knowing me that Fast API course really helped you. Great. Like everyone, I want to use user Laravel request, not the eliminate request. Okay. Make a Redux tutorial. Uh, the Devanshi. I already have that. Sorry, sorry about that. How to learn Laravel caching in depth? Go to indepthlaravel.com and learn about caching. There is a section for like Laravel caching. Abhinav Shukla says, "Sir, please suggest what all things we learn for full stack development." For full stack, basically you need all the ecosystem of web development. So simple thing, front end, back end development, these are common things. But you have to be like database management, how you use the database, how you properly use a caching system, how you optimize your applications. These are the little things you have to work on to become a full stack developer. People generally tag them as a full stack developer if they know that Laravel and the front end like React. That's not a full stack thing. After downloading fresh Laravel and try to rename Eliminate to Laravel, but after that Laravel is showing error. Why you want to rename Illuminate to Laravel? Why? I don't know. Tutorial for React full functional component. I already have that too. Also, Devanshi, go to YouTube, search for Bitfume's Redux. You will get a Redux course. Search for Bitfume's React 10-hour course. You will get a 10-hour of amazing React course. Okay, one more time, some person is there. We can block him properly. To blocked. Okay, did you follow TDD or GrowX? Exactly. And let's now talk about GrowX. So, what is GrowX? What is this project I'm working on? GrowX is a social media automation tool. And using this social media automation tool, we can schedule the post for Twitter and LinkedIn for now. Later, I'm going to add the Facebook, Instagram, maybe like Slack, Discord, these also. So, what's the benefit of using this? You can schedule ahead of time. Not just this scheduling, it has a branding feature which I'm working. Everything is TDD, all TDD. I'm working on, and this is a good time to show you something. Okay, so I'm using the StreamYard. That means I can share my screen. And if I can share my screen and I can add it here. So this is my, yeah. So this is the GrowX API, uh, like Laravel, the backend, the API section. I can share you. And if you see the test I have written, so I can run all the tests. So boom, it's going to run all the tests and system becomes slow. That's why you see these tests are very slow. But these are every dot is a test, and Till now, I have written 106 tests for 209 assertions on that, and every test is covering almost everything. Like on the test featured, see these files. A lot of files are there. A lot of things are there to check. Unit tests are there like this. So this is what we call the API for Laravel for my GrowX actually. And what about the GrowX? So let's now show you the GrowX. GrowX app is there, and I'm going to share one more time my screen with all of you. Okay, so here I am with my GrowX landing page. This GrowX landing page is designed by Kirti and Preeti. She actually a twin sister, so she has created these designs, and I have converted these Figma designs into this like this website, obviously landing page. You can check growx.app. So growex.app, and here is some testimonials from Bhushan, from Amitabh Roy. Both are extensively using GrowX every day, and you can like join the waiting list. Click here, so it will take you to this joining for the link. Okay, so I have already logged in, so I can log out. So when you click on the join waiting list, this will take you here on this sign up page. You can sign up with Twitter, and once you sign up, you will be inside of the application. And obviously, it's not open for everyone. You can join the waiting list, and when I release this, you will get an email with a discount for the subscription. And yes, this is going to give you the followers, how many tweets you have written, how many scheduled you have. And as I told you, there is an amazing feature of code sharing. So people use what do they use? Carbon to share the code. So suppose we have some code. Let's say we have this code for PHP. Okay, so we are going to use it, paste it. You can change it. This is for PHP, and design with Darkula like this, and boom, you can see you can have a nice gradient background for everyone. You can change it. You can have the line number like this. You can change the height, line height. You can change the paddings like this. You can change the font also. Like, see, this font is changing. Yeah. And you can also format these things. So suppose you have like this, and if you click on format, it's formatted very nicely. Once you're done with everything, let's get back my old design, this one, and click on this. It's going to scan your code or your application, and yeah, like this, it's going to scan, and then it's going to convert this into an image, which is here. So that image is like here. See, this is a high definition image. And now it's ready to share. You can say that this is my first post via GrowX. You can add new thread. So like this, you can delete thread. And finally, you can schedule it. So simple. Yes, you can delete this. And if you have LinkedIn connected, you can send it to LinkedIn also. So this is all about simple GrowX application, and I'm working on a branding feature which is going to have like a brand name or image logo on your whatever you are sharing. So these kind of things. Okay, so I'm back. Not no image desktop sharing. Okay, say something about Laravel remote job and how to prepare for remote job. It's not about preparing for remote job. It's all about preparing for job. So you and to prepare for a job, you always need to understand the basics. Okay, so that's done, I believe, for today. And thank you for joining all of you. One more time, join Bitfume's newsletter, because in the newsletter every Monday, I'm going to ask a question, and whoever is going to answer properly, then one person will be chosen randomly who will going to get, yes, who will going to get a free course giveaway, any course, not just mine course, any course giveaway uh, every Monday. So you have to subscribe to bitfumes.com/newsletter. It's very easy. bitfumes.com/newsletter slash newsletter on bitfumes.com/newsletter. Bitfumes.com/newsletter. Okay, so go to bitfumes.com/newsletter, subscribe to the newsletter. If you have not subscribed, obviously, then you can subscribe. If you have already subscribed, tell your friend that this newsletter is going to not only enhance your knowledge by asking you a challenging question, but you could be the winner for a course giveaway. I believe this is the end. We can have it here, and we will meet on next Sunday with another dev talk. So we will have some amazing person with us. So till then, not till now, till then, let's say bye bye to everyone, and one more time bye bye, well bye bye, and bye bye. Okay.